will you bet motivation generally in a game? Like, I know the injuries are obviously a part of it as well, but is that like an angle when you're betting NFL a couple weeks? Sometimes teams need the game and the other team doesn't. How do you bet games like that? Because I think a lot of people that listen to our show might be inclined to bet one team over another because one team like needs the game way more.
Sure, it definitely matters. And like you said, there's an exhibition element to it, and that's really a big driver behind preseason betting, which is a very sharp market. Like you mentioned, the Titans game, I think, is really interesting this week, as is the Jags game. Maybe we can touch on that. But with the Titans, Ken, like you mentioned, so 7 starters just ruled out. This isn't new to Tennessee. They've been without the majority of these guys and more in the last 3 to 4 weeks. They've obviously been on a losing skid, but the question really here is how far do you drop them? Tannehill obviously not going to play. It's Malik Willis. I've seen some ratings drop them anywhere from 16 to 18 spots when you're going from Tannehill to Willis, which is significant. And if that is the case, and you consider all of these starters that are going to be out for Tennessee, then all of a sudden where this number is now at about 12 starts to make a lot of sense, and you could potentially justify it being a little bit higher with the motivational angle for Tennessee, knowing that next week is going to determine their playoff fate one way or another here, no matter what happens in this Cowboys game. So certainly everything here pointing towards the Cowboys. The market is going up. I'm maybe a little bit more intrigued on my end from a prop perspective. Tony Pollard traveled to Nashville, but he's not 100%. So let's see what Zeke's numbers open at. The Titans' run defense has been really good. The Cowboys in these spots usually run more than expected, but with the Titans' injuries, a lot weaker up front. And then another guy that stands out, the Titans can do nothing against slot wide receivers. CeeDee Lamb's right around 67.5. He could have a massive game here as well. So if you think the spread's got out of control, there's some prop angles here for sure.